Well, the first thing that the LICC Imagine project gave to us as a leadership team was a set of tools to work with. And all the material that we read and were introduced to initially just rang bells. This is exactly what we need to be hearing. It made sense. It wasn't rocket science, but it just helped us with a very, very neat framework to address the church on this issue of whole life discipleship. They were tools that had been tried and tested, and they were very easy to adapt and use locally. So that was the first thing. Then having the opportunity, either through a consultant coming to us or the weekends away that we've enjoyed, to bring some of the leadership team and to watch them get it and get energised and excited by it has been thrilling, really, so that you don't own a vision independently of the leadership team. The whole leadership team get it. And it's been exciting to see 2 or 3 years on that more and more people in the church are getting it. So it's the tool and the resources and the spiritual momentum that those have provided for us as a church. When I say spiritual momentum, I suppose it's both the theology, if you like, that people are engaging with. What does it mean to be a Christian in the workplace? What is my front line? Where do I spend most of my time? How do I ensure that what I'm reading in the Bible or my small group activity or my worship on a Sunday is impacting? So it's partly a momentum from within the leadership team that we need to attend to this stuff and we need to do it well. We need to be providing small groups, material online. We need to be providing messages and worship on a Sunday that will make that happen. Things like this time tomorrow are helpful in all of that. But also I think the spiritual momentum happens when individuals realise that they have to take some responsibility for that themselves. And there's a momentum growing in that, I think. I am responsible for my own spiritual development. I must be in a small group. I must read my Bible, not because it's just a discipline, but because it's going to help make sense of whole life discipleship in the home and in the workplace. I think that's what I mean by spiritual momentum. I know that it has changed me in terms of my focus and my drive, because being part of the Imagine project, God had already been stirring stuff in me through a mission-shaped ministry course and asking me the question 10, 12, 14 years into ministry, am I actually discipling people? Are people growing in their faith? Are people impacting the community in the way that they... And when those questions were posed, they were posed at a time when I really wasn't sure that we were doing any of that very well. So it has given me a sharper focus and drive in my ministry and how that plays itself out in the church.